Hi guys, today we are going to be unboxing and reviewing Iron Studios' Thor Avengers Endgame. We are also going to compare it with the Infinity War statue, so please tune in. There is actually nothing special with the box and how it's being packed, so let's just go and start with reviewing the parts. Let's start with the hand. I really love what they did here. It looks like my hand. So the open expressive hand is only for the left hand, as you can see here. We don't have this for the right, but it would have been nice to have both because you might want to display it with just Mjolnir. And yes, we get two weapons here. We get Stormbreaker and Mjolnir. Thor will be holding Stormbreaker with his right hand. Right away, I see that there are differences on the details of this axe compared to the Infinity War version. So we have a separate video about Thor Infinity War statue. Feel free to visit my channel and check out my other videos. Going back to the details of the Stormbreaker, I see here that the runes are gone, so they've completely removed that. You can't see one engraved in here. But I like the weathering that they have here, the smudge and the grime on the axe looks good. And each arm has a connection point. In there you'll find a piece of magnet. This helps on keeping it attached to the rest of the statue's arm. Off to the next weapon, the OG Mjolnir. Now this has more detail than Stormbreaker. So there is a fake leather here hanging from the shaft, and Thor is holding it with his left hand. So instead of it being sculpted on Thor's hand, it is actually a separate piece. It's pretty cool. It looks like it can be removed, but I'm not gonna force it. So here it is side by side with Stormbreaker, or Stormbreaker side by side with Mjolnir. And here's a good look of all the arms that you'll get. And now on to the head sculpt. So as we see here, there is still a close resemblance to Chris Hemsworth, so that's good. And the details and the intricacies of the braids on his hair and on his beard is super impressive. And just like the Infinity War statue, colors in the eyes, they still don't match. But that's the way it should be. Moving on, we have here the base. Nothing special about it, although it seems lighter than the base of the Infinity War version. Okay, let's go and assemble it. There are notches inside the hole of each arm to help it lock in with the peg. It's quite hard to nail it on the first try. You will need to wiggle it in slowly and be careful because you might take the arm off, so be gentle. And here it is, fully assembled with the open, expressive hand. I mentioned in the previous review that I love the hand sculpt on these things. Definitely built and sculpted like a pro. Alright, now we are going to swap the left expressive hand with the left hand holding Mjolnir. And that's how it looks. Okay, now let's compare this with the Infinity War statue. Let's go. Alright, here it is, folks. On the left is Thor from Infinity War, and on the right is Thor from Endgame. So right on the bat, the first difference that I spotted is the pedestal. So with Thor Endgame, you don't get this black pedestal. And that's okay, it's not really a big deal because the base on Thor Endgame is quite wide, so you won't have a problem on stability really. Now let's compare the two Stormbreakers. In terms of color accuracy, I think Endgame Stormbreaker is better because you see here in the middle, it is actually painted silver, while on the Infinity, it's colored brown, making it look like it's part of the handle, but it's actually part of the blade. And the Stormbreaker for the Endgame is way more worn than I think it should be, which I think doesn't make so much sense. Here's another disappointing thing about the Endgame statue. The cape doesn't have the same texture that the Infinity one has. Just look at that. The cape on the right hand looks like molded rubber, but the one on the left looks so elegant. Is this part of the narrative to tell a story about Thor's depression? He was so depressed, so his suit looks worn and not elegant anymore? Or were these statues sculpted by two different artists? What do you think? Maybe you can tell me on the comment section. Alright, I'm gonna leave you now so you can take a good look on this statue. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing, leave a comment, press the like button. I'll see you on the next video, and we will be reviewing more geeky stuff, and we will be painting Gundams and model kits in the future. See you next time.